All right, hello everybody. It's time for an unhaul. I read a bunch of books and now I'm getting rid of them. As a reminder, when I unhaul books, that doesn't mean I don't like them. That just means I have a lot of books and I only keep the ones that I really love. Some of these I didn't like, that's true, but not all of them. So these books, they either go to my classroom, which is a fifth grade classroom, they go to my mother's classroom, which is a high school English classroom, or I sell them on eBay because they're not books I would put anywhere near school. Mostly that is reserved for like sketchy manga, but you know. Anyway, let's get into it. First up is a book I didn't like. I finished it yesterday actually, and it wasn't very good. And that's Seven Faceless Saints by M.K. Lobb. It's a shame because this is a gorgeous, gorgeous YA fantasy. I love that cover. It's so shiny. It's so smooth. But it was bad. So, goodbye. Next up, I'm also getting rid of The Pariah by Graham Masterson, which I did enjoy. Also, I've said this every single time, that's Shelley Duvall. That's Shelley Duvall or I'm crazy. But no, I don't need to keep every little pulpy horror that I read. So this is going. I'm also getting rid of Carrie by Stephen King. Just because I don't like this edition. All my Stephen King books that I'm keeping at this point are hardcovers. So I'm not keeping this mass marked Carrie. I'm also getting rid of The Warden by Anthony Trollope. I mean, I like my classics. I don't like the British classics all that much, so getting rid of it. I'm getting rid of The 19th Wife by David Ebershoff, which I actually enjoyed more than I thought I would. It is not my general genre of books that I enjoy to read, but you know, it is. Oh my god, it's not my general genre. And I do not see myself ever rereading it. So, goodbye, The 19th Wife. This next one I liked a lot more than I thought I would. It's one of these. Really, these next two are a really more of I thought I liked them. Like, I enjoyed them a lot, but I do think that other people will get a lot more out of them than they would if they just were like on my shelves. So first up, we got The Waking Dark by Robin Wasserman, which was so fun. Oh my god, super fun. It's from 2013, so it does have that YA 2013 thing where in the back it says one of the male characters is like at war with himself, and that just means he's gay. That's what that means. But no, I enjoyed it. It was a good time. And on the other, on a similar vein, Charming Young Man by Elliot Schrafer. Loved Charming Young Man. I don't know what it is, but we have so many like France-based 1800s, like 19th century tales of homosexuality coming out in the YA world right about now for some reason. Like, I'm reading another one right now. I'm like, I don't know why this is a trend right now, but I'm living for it. But this is probably going to be one of my favorite books of the year. But it, yeah, it'll do more good with more people able to read it. I've also got getting rid of Chicken Soup for the College Soul. Stupid and boring. I'm getting rid of Final Grade, which is like, I just don't need to keep it. I'm collecting the Goosebumps books and like the children's books, but like, I'm not gonna collect all the Fear Street books because they're ridiculous. But look at how ridiculous this cover is. It's beautiful. Getting rid of Dave Barry Is Not Making This Up. For some reason, I was reading this man's books when I was like 8. I don't know why. So it was a little bit of a trip down memory lane, but like, I don't need to. Getting rid of Mystery at Darkwood, which is a children's mystery book, which features terrorizing an old woman in order to get her property. So, you know, as you do. Getting rid of Harukaze Bitterbop Volume 1 by Court Benton. This was cute enough, but I don't see myself collecting the series, and when I'm not going to collect the series, god, my fucking bangs. I didn't, like, put them in front of my face today because it's a weekend, but that just means that now I look like a fucking page boy. Anyway, I don't think I'm ever going to continue on with the series, and I'm not interested in collecting it, so it's going. A book that I didn't like at all, it was bad. People of the Wolf. It was bad. My mom's going to eviscerate me for this, but like, it was fucking bad. So, rip off Goosebumps, getting rid of Grandpa's Monster Moves by A.G. Cascone. There was a lot going on here. A lot going on in this book. There wasn't a lot to do with the movies. I thought that the movies would be a bigger part of it, but they really weren't. But yeah, it was interesting. Getting rid of Between Shades of Grey by Ruta Sepetys. It was fine. Like, all of her books are fine. I'm just not into the World War II fiction. Um, I guess this isn't. I'm just. It's just not my era of historical fiction to enjoy. So, getting rid of The Roots of Southern Populism by Stephen Hahn. This is just a nonfiction book about Southern populism, which is not exactly my idea of a good time. I did read it, you know, but it's just like, I don't need to keep it around. And also getting rid of More Than a Summer Love by Jeanette Ayerly, which was, that's just what it was. It was just this girl, and she got a summer love because she didn't get to go to New York City. It's very sad for her, but then she found love and solved the mystery. So there's that. So yeah, those are the books I'm getting rid of. I don't think any of these are going on eBay. Actually, all of these I could either give to my mother or keep for myself. So that's exciting. But yeah, that's all. That's everything. I'll talk to you later. And goodbye.